Hello, everyone. Thank you for watching the replay. Come on in. Come on in. I love Mondays with Dr. Karen. Hey, guys. Come on in. And thank you for watching the replay, guys. Today is Monday, and I'm super excited. Hey, Mona. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for watching the replay, everyone. It is Monday. Hey, Pastor Curtis. Hey, Ship. Hey, everyone. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in and go ahead and start sharing me. Go ahead and start sharing me because I want to get started right away. You know, the goal is always to be on for no longer than 15 minutes, right? And I missed you guys last week. It was a holiday, so I did not come on. Hey, Sid. I did not come on last week. I missed you guys, but we're going to get right into it. Hey, Corey. We're going to get right into it. Go ahead and share me. And, you know, pump hearts. I promise you, when you pump hearts, I feel it. Corey, you sleepy? Thanks for coming in. Happy Monday at 8 a.m. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for watching the replay. Go ahead and share me. I'm going to get started. I only have 15 minutes. And, you know, 15 minutes go by really fast. So thanks for watching. Go ahead and share me. Hey, Ship. This month, we are talking about preparing for 2019. This is 2018. We want to always be ahead and always have vision in front of us. Hey, Z. So last week, we talked about preparing for 2019. Review, repent, and renew, right? Preparing for 2019. Starting where we are. Hey, Shonda. Today, we're going to talk about goal setting and how to set up our goals for 2019. So a lot of people that I come in contact with, a couple of things I'm figuring out is that we focus on maybe one or two goals a year, which is okay, or we don't have any goals. We kind of just go through life. And in my opinion, both of them are not good. I don't know what other way to say not good, but not good. Hey, Rick. And so what I want to focus on today is goals and how to set them up. Where should we start? Okay, so I mentioned that, you know, people may say, okay, I'm going to focus on two goals this year. I'm going to focus on, you know, losing weight, and I'm going to focus on my finances. Okay, so what about the other areas in your life? We just gonna sit on them, you know, we're not going to focus. So I always suggest that we have goals for every area of our life. Every area. And even if they're really small, at least we're touching every area. We don't want any area of our lives to be just dormant or just sitting there idle, right? And so let me give us some examples. The first thing I want us to do is focus on 7 areas. And this is every year, 7 areas. And again, we want to touch them, even if it's smaller goals. So some goals may be bigger than others. Okay, so here are the 7 areas. Spiritually, and examples of goals could be, you know, finding a church home or joining a small group, you know, whatever that goal is, whatever you feel like you need to, whatever it is that you need to move forward in that area. Okay. Finances, that's really big for a lot of people. And an example of finances is, you know, getting out of debt, even though that's really broad. And next week, we're going to talk about each goal and how we identify very specific goals in each area. So we don't want to leave goals just really broad, right? But we'll talk about that next week. So an example of goals for our finances could be creating 7 streams of income, right? I talked about that maybe back in August. 7 streams of income. So spiritual, financial, career. We want to touch on our career. Every year, we want to touch on 7 areas. We want to have goals for 7 areas, even if they're small goals. And I'll share with you why in a second. Okay. Career goals could be increasing professional knowledge. Career goals could be learning a new technology system. These are areas, whatever career path that you're on, what are some goals that you want to set to advance? Okay. Health and fitness. Health and fitness. This is a big goal for a lot of people as well. Typically, hey, I want to lose weight. I want to eat right. I want to eat healthier. I want to drink more water. I want to take more vitamins. Again, every single area doesn't have to have humongous goals, right? But we don't want to leave any area alone. We want to touch all these areas, okay? So spiritual, financial, career, health and fitness, academics. Guys, academics, I say to myself, I never stop learning. I never stop learning. With a doctorate degree, I'm always learning. And so that doesn't necessarily mean go to school. That doesn't necessarily mean, obtaining degrees, but academically it could be online courses for, something that you're interested in. It could be a certification program, or it could be just courses here and there just to keep you abreast to the different areas that you would like to focus on. Okay. Personal goals. Personal goals. Where do you see yourself, progressing or moving forward personally? Some examples of that could be travel. People want to travel more. Stop procrastinating. Building up confidence. Whatever the personal goal is, again, we don't want to leave any area untouched. So we want to focus on our personal as well. And then, hey, Faith. And then business/entrepreneurship. And I say this all the time. If you have a 9-to-5, that is absolutely amazing. But entrepreneurship should always be a goal. Having your own should always be a goal. Doing what you love on the side should always be a goal. So entrepreneurship at the end of the day should always be a goal. And so again, we should focus on that every year as well. And that doesn't necessarily mean, moving full throttle in a storefront. That could mean, hey, just starting with launching online, or that could mean start selling out of your trunk. Whatever it is that you desire to do, if it's services, start from out of your home, just providing those services. But again, entrepreneurship should always be the goal, and entrepreneurship should be that thing that you're passionate about. Okay? That thing that you are passionate about. So again, goals. Where are we setting our goals? We're setting them in 7 different areas. Okay? Again, we're preparing for 2019, starting where we are. We want to focus on 7 areas every year. Every year. It shouldn't be, I have 2 goals this year. It should be at least 7, because you want to focus on every area. Okay? Spiritual, financial, career, health/fitness, academics, personal, and business. Okay? So those are 7 goals. So we want to make sure, again, that even if they're small, that's fine, but you don't want to abandon any area. Okay, so that's number 1. Hey guys, thanks for watching, and go ahead and share me and pump hearts. I love it. I love when you pump hearts, like I feel it literally. Number two. So number 1, we identified the 7 areas that we should touch. Again, they don't necessarily have to be big. We just want to make sure that we are moving forward in all of these areas. Number 2, I call it the big 3. Can someone type that in for me? The big 3. The big 3. So these are like dream goals. These are bigger goals that you want to really focus on and accomplish. There are 3 of them. The big 3. I call them the big 3. So every year I have 3 major goals. And so I gave you examples of some of the goals in the different areas, but bigger goals. The big 3 could be, I want to purchase my home this year. I want to launch my business this year. I want to write my book this year. Those are bigger goals. But again, we're still touching all of the other areas. We're still touching spiritual. We're still touching career. We're still touching health and fitness, right? But we have 3 major goals that once we accomplish them at the end of the year, we like, oh yeah, I jammed this year, right? We're not really jamming if one of our fitness goals was just to have intake more water. Don't beat me up for that. Don't beat me up for that. Allow me to challenge us. Okay? So we have our 7 main goals that we want to, or areas that we want to focus on, and then our big 3. What are our big 3? I want to open up my hair salon this year. I want to, whatever it is. I want to pay off major debt. Those are 3 major areas that we want to focus on for 2019. Okay? And finally, number 3. Hey, sis. My oldest sister's on here. Number 3, our bucket list item. Our bucket list item. So we all know what bucket list items are. And bucket lists are, I want to bungee jump this year. I want to go visit France. I want to run a marathon. I want to swim in the ocean, So my bucket list items it has nothing to do with water, trust me. But we should have bucket list items. Things that I want to do before I leave the earth. We should have at least one of those throughout the year. Okay? Okay, good. So let me recap 3 things. The first thing is identifying goals for 7 areas, all 7. Okay. Number 2, our big 3. When we leave the end of that year, we want to be like, I rocked, right? I lost 100 pounds, whatever the big major goals are. Okay. And then our bucket list item. Our bucket list. What's your bucket list item? Something that you want to do before you leave the earth. What is that? What is that? Okay. So homework. We want to start identifying these areas, okay? The 7 areas I talked about. What are some goals? Again, those don't have to be really big goals, but again, we want to make sure that we're focusing on all of those areas. Our big 3 for 2019, what does that look like? And our 1 bucket list goal, 1 bucket list items. Okay? That's what I have. Next week, we're going to talk about SMART goals, how we measure goals, etc. Yes, homework, sir. Yes, homework. So come back next Monday, 8 a.m., same time, so we can talk about SMART goals, how to actually put those goals in action, how we're going to measure those goals, etc. November 5th, guys, I sold out in like 2 weeks. So thank you for everyone that signed up. I'm already working with those that signed up, but I am completely sold out. I am sorry. I don't have a wait list. But I do have some other great things coming down the pipeline in November and December. So look out for that. And that's it. That's all I have. This week, I am in prayer about us in our 2019. So every person that's watching, I am in prayer about our 2019. I am in prayer about our vision and strength and goals, drive, etc. So that's my goal this week, is to pray about our 2019. Okay, so I'll be in prayer about us and our 2019. Okay, guys. Guess what? I've never been done like early. I'm usually done on time. I have 1 more minute, 60 seconds, because I'm only on here for 15 minutes. So thank you so much for joining me, and have a great week. Have a great week. I'm in prayer about us. I'm excited about our 2019. I am excited about working with the group of people that registered for my November workshop. I've already started working with them, actually. So I'm excited about that. And I'm looking forward to the other great things that's coming down the pipeline next month. So contact me if you have any questions. My email is drkarenratliff@gmail or 365 Consulting Group is my website. Follow me on social media, 365 Consulting Group. And yeah, that's it. Inbox me any questions that you may have that I can answer when I come on live. So I'll see you next Monday at 8 a.m. Have a great week. Bye.